Namaste. Welcome, everybody. It's Anita with Empirical Grace Acupuncture Acupressure. I'm here just for a little bit tonight. I wanted to do a really nice protocol for all of you so that you can get some rest and get ready for the week. I'm also streaming from my main YouTube channel, Empirical Grace. And so if you are a man or have a man in your life, there's some really good men's information on there, as well as there's some good information. But for the women's channel, it is the second YouTube channel, Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. So while we're waiting for a few folks to join on in, get comfortable into a really nice position. Hopefully you're sitting on your couch, relaxing. We're going to do just about 15-20 minutes of acupressure in. And while we are just waiting for a few more folks to join on in, just a little bit about myself. I've been doing acupressure for over 20 years. I've treated over 100,000 patients. And also, if you look in the link in the bio, we have some really great products. They help guide you where to go on the sweatshirt and so forth. And we wrote 6 ebooks, and we have about 4 more coming out. So really good stuff. All right. Since it's a little late, and I apologize I didn't get on here a little earlier, a lot going on, we're just going to go ahead and step right into it. Everybody follow along with me for the next, I would say 15 minutes. And so we're going to start with yin tong. Everybody acupress yin tong, and I want you to breathe in from your nose and or your abdomen or chest and close your mouth. This is a very powerful point. It can help with a lot of different things. It can help men. It can help also the ladies. It can help you balance hormone, which is not only helpful for gentlemen, but also women, and also weight loss. So this is a fantastic protocol that can help with thyroid, FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone. It can also help you to stress reduce, if you're struggling with anxiety or anger and emotion, along with your mental health expert. This can also be a really nice protocol. This is one of my favorite go-tos that I have. I do this on the hour every hour. It helps me calm down and relax and really reduce the stress. Now, you all, if you've been with me for a while, you know that stress can impact you in so many different ways. If you are stressed, then you don't get as good sleep. And if you don't get as good sleep, the hormones aren't as balanced. And as a result, you end up, craving the bad stuff, or you end up, making food choices that are similar to wanting pizza, pasta, and so forth, or you'll want to have that serotonin release by doing another bad habit. So these are really good points that are just self-care, put you in a good place of mind, and help your doctor along the way with what your doctor needs you to do. Yes, it absolutely does work. In fact, acupuncture has been recommended by the American Medical Association. It releases endorphins, serotonin, opioids, dopamine that help you to balance those happy chemicals so your body isn't as stressed and your body isn't as anxious and as stressed. It can help you along the way. All right, fantastic. For cramping, period cramping, yes, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this fist on top of fist, which can help you, and you can do it for a couple minutes and repeat as you need. Absolutely. There's also a really nice ear protocol that you can do, ear shen men. I don't have my model of the ear with me. I'm in a different room in my house, but this right here is a fantastic protocol. You can acupress, calm the mind, and also calm the tummy. All right, we're going to do one more point, and then we're going to go back to doing some stress relief acupressure for a bad cough. We just did a video on this. You should check this out. You can do lung 10. Lung 10 is really helpful. Cough is going around. You can do this for a few minutes, and then you can repeat as you need. Also for a cough, you can get in the hot shower. Hot shower can also help you. In addition to a hot shower, you can also drink some milk with honey, and that can also coat the cough. Sore throat, do work with your medical doctor. Those stuff that's going around can be nasty, so do definitely work with your medical doctor. But for sore throat, you can do large intestine 5. You can do large intestine 5. Yes. Let's see. You have anything for ears that need to pop? Yes, you can take the peace sign. Everybody take the peace sign, and you can acupress just like this on the ear for a few minutes, and then as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this protocol. So you can do this protocol, and then you can do this protocol to help you along the way. But the hand points, don't do them if you are pregnant. Yes, cloves do work for digestion, absolutely. And there's been research that shows cloves can actually work for metabolism, so do consider that as well. You can take a few cloves before you go to bedtime, and that can also help you with sleep, and also help you because metabolism, human growth hormone, gets activated while you sleep. So you can do that. Absolutely. Man, the questions are firing tonight. What does it mean that your feet are numb? It could be that you have, it could be that you might have a pinched nerve, you might have sciatica. Do work with your doctor. They can help you to do that. Physical therapy is also really good, and acupuncture as well. Find yourself a good acupuncturist. And that's it. What is the number one on the left side from the toe up? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for the support. All the monetization money go towards 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. All right, why don't we do this? Let me quickly, let's see. Okay, so let's do this. Somebody for wrist discomfort, you can actually do ice cube on the wrist. You can do an ice cube on the wrist. And then also for lightheadedness, you can do this. You can do this for a few minutes and repeat as you need. You can do this for a few minutes and repeat as you need. Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we just do a few more points for sleep and anxiety and stress relief, and then I will do my best to answer questions for a little bit, and I'll do my best to be on here more regular. I know I say that, but a lot is going on at work and I'm trying to manage everything. So yes, we're going to do something right now for anxiety and so forth. Okay, so for the person who said that the left foot is numb, it could be that one of the nerves are pinched, so do talk to your doctor or a chiropractor. They can help you out with that. Yes, I am licensed. I've been licensed. I've been licensed now for over 20 years. It might be even 25. Yes, I definitely am. I've treated over 100,000 patients. Okay, let's do a few more little bit acupressure. Next point that I want you to do is on the pinky side. So what I want you to do is I want you to go up the finger and just right in this little divot, I want you to acupress just like this. Everybody, if you can, hold the questions just for a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and answer questions in a little bit. Let's just do a little bit more acupressure. You might even feel better just by doing the points, and I may cover that also. Yes, I did say it was a nerve. So let's go ahead and do a little bit. Everybody, let's do a little bit of acupressure, and I'll do my best to answer a few questions afterwards. Everyone's on fire today. So let's go ahead and breathe in from our nose, close our mouth, and or breathe in from our upper chest. This is another great anti-anxiety point. This can be very helpful for stress relief. Also, this can also be good for heart health. Of course, work with your cardiologist, but these are self-care, natural, easy points that you can do. There you go. For the person whose foot has been numb for 2 days, do talk to your doctor, please, and also see the physical therapist. That can be helpful. There you go. All right, and then let's also do another protocol. We're going to go down the midline of the face and breathe in from your nose. This is a fantastic protocol for helping balance the nerves of the body for the person who's struggling with nerve discomfort. And then asking you, I don't go to doctors. Well, you should get checked out by your medical doctor. I would tell you that I have a medical doctor. You should get checked out by the doctor alongside doing these self-care acupressure protocols. So let's do this for another 30 seconds. This is a fantastic protocol. This manages the front of the body and the back of the body, helping you along the protocol. So let's go ahead and do this for 30 seconds while breathing in from your nose. And then for the person asking about giving me the care for the right advice, it's hard to do that on an intake in the middle of a live. So if you wait till the end, I'll see if I can spend a little bit more time. Usually in the clinic, it's a 20-minute process. I do an intake and then I'm able to give the right protocol. So it's really sometimes challenging to do it on the fly. I do my best because I really care about all of you and I do my best to help you. But let me see if at the end of the live, I can spend a little bit more time. So yeah, of course, of course, of course. Okay, thanks, love. Thank you. So this is a nice protocol because the front balances the back of the body. The front and the back can have a fantastic relationship. And when they balance each other, they can ignite the core of the body, which can help you relax the back, can help you with digestive problems, also help you balance hormone. That's why this is a simple protocol that can be very powerful because it accesses the entire body. So a nice protocol that you can do. Fantastic. Next protocol we're going to do is we're going to acupress just the side right here, the temporal. So much of us hold stress up here. So this can be a fantastic protocol that can help you relax. And why is relaxation important? Well, if you relax, your body is working more efficiently. You sleep better. And when you sleep better, you have more endorphins. And when you have more endorphins, your body has greater immunity and can also help you to fight pain naturally. So this is such a nice protocol that you can do at nighttime to help you along the way. I want you to acupress on the side of the head, just like this. For the person with carpal tunnel, you can ice the wrist area where the carpal tunnel is. And then I've had great successes for my patients with acupuncture. So find yourself a good acupuncturist, in addition to getting the gut right, helping you also with blood sugar and blood, in addition to getting the gut right, helping you also with blood sugar and blood pressure issues as well. So when you do this protocol, I want you to not only consider doing the cheeks, but also consider doing the jawline, not only to help you get that jawline, but this is also a great blood pressure point, and this is a great digestive point. So the two combined together can really help you not only on your weight loss journey. And gentlemen, I really like this protocol for you because this can help with snoring. This can help clear the nasal passageways and help you with sleep apnea along with your doctor's recommendations. It can also help clear sinus trouble to improve nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is especially important for gentlemen, not only gentlemen, but of course women too. But this can also help you. Let's see, my blood sugar is down. Oh, great job, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Tucker, I don't know if that's a woman's name or a man's name, so you let me know, but good job. Good job. Yes, this can also help with anxiety and panic, but you want to do yin tong. That can help you with anxiety and panic. And then you can also do the midline of the face, and that can also help you with anxiety and panic as well. So I want you to consider doing these protocols as best as you can. All right, we're going to do a few other protocols on the hand. Now, these next hand points, if you're pregnant, I do not want you to do these protocols. They're too powerful. So if you're pregnant, stick to the face points that we just do. Do not do the hand points if you're pregnant. First protocol, you guys know this. This is such a viral point for me. I want you to consider doing this for a lot of different reasons. This can help so many of you that have been calling in. This is a fantastic protocol to helping you with upper back pain, mid back pain, low back pain, sciatica down the legs. For the person who's worried about numbness in that toe, you consider doing this protocol to help bring blood flow to L3, L4, L5, to helping bring that sensation, that little bit of this relief. Usually with neuropathy, I usually ask the patient to work with their neurologist, but these self-care acupressure protocols can help. This is a fantastic protocol for headaches, migraines, neck pain, back pain, sciatica, numbness. So I want you to consider doing this protocol. You just can't do it if you're pregnant. This is also a fantastic protocol for the gal who asked about cramping. This is a fantastic protocol to also helping regulate a period cycle. Do work with your medical doctor. And I don't want you to do this when you're pregnant. So do this till you get 3 regular periods and then stop when you're pregnant. Also, if you're struggling with fibroids or endometriosis, this can also help you with that. For the person asking about thyroid, I'll cover it in just a minute. Hang tight here. So this is a fantastic protocol to helping with that cramping and also that pain and discomfort that some people feel with fibroids and endometriosis. You're going to have to get your doctor's help, but these are nice self-care protocols that you can do. Also a good protocol to help with anxiety. Also for the person who's struggling with anxiety, this is also a good protocol to help with heart health. Do work with your doctor, but this is a nice protocol. This is my famous point for pooping. Too much pooping, too little pooping. This can also help. This is also a really good protocol to helping you with indigestion, digestion, gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea. I like this protocol for weight loss because it balances the spleen stomach, large intestine, small intestine, helping you clear out that so that you can more easily metabolize, helping you on your weight loss journey. Thank you so much for the donation that goes towards the free clinic. Thank you, thank you. So this is also another great protocol I want you to consider doing. This is one of my favorite points for men. This protocol you can do on fist on top of fist. Does not matter which fist you do, but you can also do this protocol just like this, and you can also do this protocol just like this. This is also another great protocol for cramping. For the person who's asking about menopause, this is also helpful for not only hot flashes but night sweats. For the person asking about thyroid, this can also balance thyroid, but do work with your medical doctor. There's also really good diets that you can follow for thyroid, but this is also a really nice protocol that you can do. I like this point for gentlemen a lot because this protocol can help you, gentlemen, with headaches, migraines, blood pressure, blood sugar, can help you with weight loss. It can help you also in the bedroom. This is a nice protocol that builds blood to the core of the body, so it can help not only in the front of the body, but also can help strengthen the back, helping gentlemen along the way. So this is also a really nice protocol for gentlemen. This is also a good protocol for bloating, cramping, water retention, and so forth. Can we do, what do we do? Our hands for thyroid? Can't tell. You do this protocol, dear. You do this protocol along with your doctor's recommendations, and also consider a diet for helping you with, a diet to help you with thyroid. There are certain things that can help you, such as seaweed and so forth. Depends on if you're hyper or hypothyroid, but this is a nice self-care protocol to help with thyroid. You just can't do this protocol if you are pregnant. So for the person who's asking about blood pressure, you can do this point, but do absolutely work with your medical doctor. But this is a nice self-care protocol that you can do. Fantastic. So let's see. Leg cramps, you can try magnesium oil. You can soak your legs in magnesium salts, or you can also drink electrolytes such as Pedialyte, or also you can do not only Pedialyte, but you can also do coconut water. For the person who's asking about the cycle, do work with your medical doctor. You can also do this protocol, and you can do this to get 3 regular cycles. And then also, thank you. Yes, I know. But this protocol is really nice that you can do for the person with thyroid. You just can't do it when you're pregnant. So I want you to consider doing this protocol, and then you can also do yin tong. You're going to do yin tong as well. And then for sleeping, we'll end with sleeping, so just hang tight for a second. Also, I want to just quickly mention as well, I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure. Oh, you beat me to it. Somebody asked how often do we do this. So you get 20 minutes of acupressure. You can go to the YouTube channel Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. There's plenty of protocols on the live sections that are 20 minutes long. Just get 20 minutes of acupressure. If you really like a certain point, I want you to do that point a few minutes throughout the day. It'll add up to 20 minutes. You can do more than 20 minutes if you want, so that can help you. Bad period pain, you can stick to doing this protocol. This can help you with bad period pain. You can also try cinnamon tea. That can also help you as well with it. And then if you do cinnamon, you can do Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon, that can also help you. Somebody asked about circulation. You can try turmeric. You can also try ginger, and that can also help you. I won't. Okay, I'll open it up to questions at the end. For scoliosis, if you're pregnant and have scoliosis, you can go down the midline of the face just like this. You can do this. If you have scoliosis and have back pain, you can do this. If you have, if you're not pregnant, you can do this protocol. I love this protocol for back. You can imagine a little spine right here, and that can help you as well. Okay, fantastic. Okay, all right, sweetheart. So for the person who has the rhinitis, the constant running of the nose, you can do lung 10. You can, and this is actually analogous to the nose, so you can do lung 10. You can do lung 10. And then we just did a video on chronic back pain and neck pain. It's like 2 videos before, so I want you to access it. But for neck pain, you can do this acupressure point. You can do this acupressure point, and then you can rotate the neck after a few minutes, and you can keep repeating that. That can be really helpful. All right, fantastic. Oh, you know what? don't be afraid of acupuncture. I've treated 100,000 patients, and I can guarantee needles on my hair is thicker than the needles they use. They use such fine needles. So my hair is thicker than that. So I want you to not be afraid and ask them to do a mini treatment, and then you can go from there. Gastritis, you can do this, darling. And you can also try peppermint tea. You can try this and peppermint tea, but again, don't do the hand points if you're pregnant. Wow, you guys are on it tonight. Whew. Okay. All right. I wanted to do a few more protocols. Oh, wow, you guys. Okay. Fibromyalgia, fibromyalgia, you can try a turmeric ginger tea, and then you can do this nice protocol. The entire fingers represent the entire body, and the metacarpals also represent the entire body. And for the person who smoking, work with your medical doctor, but a really nice protocol you can do to help soothe the cravings is the rim of the ear. I want you to acupress the rim of the ear. You can acupress this rim of the ear. Okay, lower back pain, you can do this protocol. You can do this protocol as long as you're not pregnant for lower back pain. And again, you repeat the points as much as you need it. All right, you guys, I'm going to scan the questions, and I'm going to ask you to hold the questions for just a minute. I want to do 2 more points, and then I'll open it up for questions. Feet swelling, you can soak your feet in Epsom salts. Hacking cough, lung 10, you can drink milk with honey, hot shower. Those will also do. You can do that. Well, if you're afraid of acupuncture, do the acupressure. Bell's palsy, go to an acupuncturist. Bell's palsy, if you can go right away to an acupuncturist, I've seen amazing results with my patients, so go right away. Allergies, you can do lung 10. Lung 10, you can do a few minutes throughout the day, and it actually help you with your next season of allergies as well. My office is located, there's virtual appointments. You can go to the link tree, the link in the bio, and it has a link, and also my phone number. And then bronchitis, yeah, you can do lung 10. Stick with lung 10, and maybe a peppermint tea. That can also, severe cough. If you can do the milk with honey or tea with honey or hot shower, that can help you, darling. Hair loss, you can get rosemary oil and put it on the bald spot, and then you can gently massage the area for a few minutes. It'll stimulate the follicle cell. You should be able to see within 6 weeks growth. I had a bald spot and it was taken care of. So for vertigo, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this protocol for a few minutes and repeat as you need. This can be very helpful for you. Sugar cravings, yes, take the peace sign and acupress. You guys, I got videos on all this stuff. Also, it's all in the books. My weight loss books, there's a book on cravings, there's a book on cortisol, there's lots of books. All my books have all these protocols, but this is a nice protocol for sugar cravings. Do that instead of eating the candy. Wow, you kidneys, rim of the ear, massage the rim of the ear. You can also massage kidney 3, Google it. You're so welcome. Oh, you guys, all the love, thank you. So person for alopecia, I'm sorry, darling, I won't be able to help you on the live. I'll need to do a full intake. If you want me to do a full intake, you can go to the link in the bio, and you can, you know, or you can message me too. Okay, awesome. Okay. All right, 2 more points, and then we're gonna do a few questions. So, oh wow, thank you for sharing the live. We just had a bunch of people. Wow, friend 2021, thank you for sharing the live. Really, wow, thank you so much for sharing the live with all these people. Wow, thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you for the love. It goes towards all my monetization money, all the book sales, all the products. We have a bunch of products on TikTok Shop. They all go towards the free clinic. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So for the person who's asking about ANA positive, can you elaborate more? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, friend 2021. Oh, thank you. Okay, for gut health, you can try peppermint tea, and you can do this point as long as you're not pregnant. If you're pregnant and want gut health, you stick to the cheek point right here. Okay, Let's do one more point. This is a fantastic, two more points. This is a fantastic point for blood sugar. I want you all to consider doing this protocol for blood sugar. This can be a fantastic protocol for insulin sensitivity. If you are needing some help with nausea or cravings or blood sugar, along with your doctor's recommendations, this is a fantastic protocol. So this is a great protocol that you can do. I want you to do this before you eat your meals. And then for the person on lupus, do work with your medical doctor. You can try turmeric chi, and then you can also acupress just like this throughout the day, as this represents the entire body. And then for the person with high blood pressure, rim of the ear is a nice protocol. You're going to do that with cinnamon tea, and you're going to work with your doctor. So the rim of the ear, and then cinnamon tea, and you're going to work with your doctor. Stuffy nose when laying down, lung 10. Stick with lung 10. You can do lung 10. You can also do large intestine 20. Gallbladder, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do gallbladder 41. You can Google the acupressure point. You can Google gallbladder 21. Okay, we're going to do a nice sleep point because people have been asking about sleep. So for the person who's asking about ulcers, watch the stress. You can do yin tong a few minutes throughout the day. Also take a little bit of baking soda and put it in water and drink it at nighttime, and that can help too. So that can be helpful. A little bit of baking soda and water, and you can drink that. Okay, for sleep, you're going to take the peace sign. Everybody's going to take and gentlemen, you know sleep is really important. Sleep boosts nitric oxide, helping you along the way. So definitely for my gentlemen, really get your sleep on. Okay, awesome. And then what we're going to do for the person who's asking about the pinched nerve, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do large intestine 4, just like this, few minutes, throughout the day. And I know you guys aren't getting the acupressure. I can tell by the questions you all are asking. So I won't really want you to get, maybe if you're really struggling with something, do it for a few minutes and repeat as you need. And then in addition to that, I want you to maybe try doing a couple of acupressure points every hour on the hour. That can be really helpful as well. Okay, sleep. Peace sign. Take the peace sign, cuff the ear. We're going to acupress just like this. It's also a really good point for cravings, headaches, migraines, anxiety. This is such a nice protocol that you can do. This can help you fall asleep, get that deep REM sleep, help you not wake up throughout the night and wake up well rested. Fantastic protocol while you're laying in bed. You can do this. You can also do this for cravings and anxiety and headaches and migraines too. This is a really nice point. What you're going to do is you're going to take the peace sign and cuff the ear and acupress just like this. Okay, fantastic. This is what we're going to do. I will stay on for a little bit longer, and I'm going to answer questions. So if I get this right, don't yell at me, but you can yell at me and I'll pivot as I need to. So if you want to send me I believe it's a dancer or a puppy or a boxer, I believe it's just a couple of bucks. I believe it's a couple of bucks. I will spend a few minutes on your question if I didn't get a chance to answer the question. If I can answer it quickly, I will. But a lot of times in clinic, I spend 20 minutes on the question and then I answer it. So if you want to send me, I believe it's a boxer, a puppy, or a dancer, it's in a few bucks, then I will do my best to answer your question quickly with a few points. So if you want to do that, and then if you want to send me, I think it's 3 galaxies, then right after the call, I will message you or you message me and we'll set up a formal appointment. So again, if it's a quick question, I'll try to answer quickly. Otherwise, if you want me to spend a little bit of time, maybe a dancer, a boxer, something in the few dollars, and then if you send me 3 galaxies, message me. I'll set up an appointment with you where we can do a proper intake and I can go more in depth. So the person with diarrhea, you can do diarrhea. You can do this point, and you can't do the hand points if you're pregnant. So if you're pregnant, you can do this point. And then for the person who asked about ringing in the ear, you watch the salt, watch the sugar, watch the alcohol, watch the coffee. You can do a turmeric ginger tea, and then you can also do this as long as you're not pregnant. You can do this as long as you're not pregnant. Okay. So again, if you want to send me, I believe it's a dancer or a boxer or so forth, it's a few dollars. Then I will spend a little bit of time on your question. If you want me to answer it quickly, I'll do my best just in the chat. And then if you send me 3 galaxies, we'll do a formal appointment and I'll contact you right afterwards, or you message me and we'll set up a formal appointment. For weight loss, really, it comes down to a couple of things: getting your steps in, getting not only your steps in, but also drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. You need the fluids to help you to excrete the fat out. You also want to pick a diet that works, whether it's calorie deficit or intermittent fasting. And you got to get your sleep. You got to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You got to get that REM sleep to help you along the way. Oh, thank you for the puppy. What's your question, darling? But for the person who sent me the puppy, you flashed it really quickly. For the person who gave me the puppy, what's your question? Let me do a nice job for you. What's your question, darling? Let me wait till the person who sent me the puppy. What's your question? Let's see. So who sent me the puppy? Sorry, it happened so fast. I should have put a notepad here. Who sent me the puppy? Who sent me the puppy? Shoot. Okay. Oh, thank you, Psychic. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, who sent me the puppy? Okay, let's see. I only had enough for the cat. Was that the cat? So no problem. Let's see, what's your question, Psychic Visions? And then who sent me the puppy? I should have written it down. So for dry eyes, post-cataract surgery, you can do this acupressure point. You can do this point. This can help you. This represents the eyes. See the correlation. This represents the eyes. This represents the eyes. Okay. Okay, Blue Summer sent you. Okay, Blue Summer sent you the puppy. Okay, let me go back to Blue Summer. Blue Summer. Okay, Blue Summer. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, dry eyes for post-cataract surgery. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so Blue Summer, what you can do for dry eyes post-cataract is you can do 2 points. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this point on both sides. Okay, darling, here, Blue Summer, what you're going to do is you're going to do this point on both sides. You're going to do this point on both sides for a few minutes. And then you're going to acupressure on the eyes afterwards for a few minutes. Can I ask you this, Blue Summer, did they give you any eye drops? Blue Summer, did they give you any eye drops? Because I'm going to give you a protocol to do either before or after the eye drops. Blue Summer, did they give you any eye drops for post-cataract surgery? I'm going to wait for you to answer, darling. Okay, then what I want you to do is before you take the eye drops, I want you to acupress just like this. And then after you do this for a minute or two, after you do this for a minute or two, after you do this for a minute or two, then I want you to do this for a minute or two. And after you do this, you can do the eye drops. And then you can do this and this and this anytime. But whenever you're supposed to do the scheduled eye drops, do those 2 points first. Does that make sense, Blue Summer? Can you let me know? Can you let me know, Blue Summer? Can you let me know, Blue Summer? And then the gal, Psychic Visions, did you have a question? Psychic Visions, did you have a question, darling? Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for your donation. All the donations go towards the 2 free clinics. And also, you can see an acupuncturist. They can also help you. I said it 10 times. Oh, okay, sorry. Can you tell me one more time, Psychic Vision? What's your question, darling? Yes, that makes sense. Okay, fantastic. You can also do some acupressure. Okay, my foot, you're the foot gal. Okay, my foot is numb on my left side from the toe to the leg. Okay, So I think for you, can I ask you psychic visions? Are you pregnant? I hate to ask you this on a live, but are you pregnant? That can tell me which protocol to give you. Okay. All right. You have sugar diabetes. Okay. Psychic vision, are you pregnant? Can I ask you that so I can give you a nice protocol? Okay. Thank you, dear. So what I would do for you is I would do a couple of points. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, thank you to the person who said it was. Yeah, there was a few people. See, a few people had your back, and I should next time I'll have a notepad. I'm sorry about that, but let me know, Blue Summer, if you have any other questions. Blue Summer, let me know if you have any other questions. And going back to psychic visions. So psychic visions, you're going to do 3 points for me. So what you're going to do is you're going to do lung 10. You're going to do lung 10. You're welcome. You're welcome, Blue Vision. Blue Summer. You're welcome, Blue Summer. Psychic vision. You're going to do lung 10, and then you're going to do large intestine 10. Sorry, large intestine 4, and then you're going to do the midline of the face. Can you do that for me? You're going to do that for me probably throughout the day, but I really want you to do it a couple times an hour if at all possible. So psychic vision, did you get that? Lung 10, then large intestine 4, and then down the midline of the face, Okay, all right, sweetie. So psychic vision, I want you to do that a couple times on the hour and do work with your medical doctor, okay? All right, anybody else? The men's channel is really quiet today. I hope the men are doing okay. All right, so I'm gonna hang tight for another minute or two. Does anybody, let's see, if it's a quick question, I'll do my best to answer really quickly. If you want me to spend a few minutes on it, send me, let's see, a puppy, a dancer, a boxer, I guess a puppy, dancer, boxer, whatever is in the, few dollar range. And then if you want to send me 3 galaxies, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to connect, and I'm going to do a proper intake and so forth. Should I continue that protocol once eye drops have finished? Yeah, you can. It's when you feel your eyes are not as dry, you can stop doing it. When you feel your eyes are not as dry, you can stop doing it. So you can do it till you feel comfortable with your eyes. Trigger finger. Gosh, trigger fingers are tough. I had a surgeon come to me once with a trigger finger. I got it to be a little bit better, maybe 30%, but I couldn't resolve it. So trigger fingers are hard. I'm sorry. I'm not giving you a proper answer. You can talk to your doctor about trigger finger. You're welcome, Blue Summer. You're welcome. What's good for sinus? You can do this protocol, and you can do this protocol, and then you can do this protocol, and that can help you. And then Eve wants to know about fertility. Restless legs, get your iron checked out. A lot of patients with restless legs have an iron deficiency, at least my patient group did. So get your iron checked out. And then curbing appetite, you can do yin tong. You can do heart 7, yin tong, heart 7. You can also do the peace sign. That can help you. And we got some really good on our women's channel, really good videos on curbing appetite. Okay, Eve wanted to know about fertility. Okay, for fertility, gosh, I have no idea what your fertility journey is. I don't know if you've been trying for a while, if you're trying to conceive, PCOS, IUI, IVF. So what I would say is one really nice protocol that you can do is you can do the eyes just like this. Yes, I do have books to buy, Robin65. Thank you for noticing. So we have a Fertility 101 book. We also have a nice book on regulating period cycles. We also have 2 men's health books. We also have 4 books that are almost need to be posted. But if you go to the link in the bio, you'll actually see the books under ebooks. And then if you go to the main YouTube channel, you'll see it in the store. They're all there. So calming anxiety is yin tong. And then for the gal who's asking about fertility is right here. This I want you to consider doing for fertility. Do it while you're washing your face in the morning and evening. This represents the uterus. The eyes represent the ovaries, helping you to ovulate and regulate your cycle. Liver and kidney disease. I don't know the specifics. I have no idea. That's so broad. So can you give me a little bit more, Yoli, please? I would really appreciate it. Okay, awesome. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do one more last call. So one more last call for, let's see, a boxer, a dancer, a boxer, dancer, a puppy, and then anything in the few dollars range, I will spend a few minutes on your questions and answering your questions more specifically, and then 3 galaxies will message and set up a formal appointment. And then if it's a quick question, I'll do my best to answer right here. Migraines, you can try this protocol right here. Migraines, you can try this protocol right here. Puffy eyes, you can also do this protocol. Whew, okay, I think I am sciatic nerve. If you're pregnant and have sciatic nerve, down the midline of the face, And then also, if you're not pregnant, you can do this, and you can repeat these points for a few minutes, every 20 minutes or as you need. Hair loss, get some rosemary oil, massage it into the area. If you want to prevent hair loss, you do 20. And then if you have hair loss in a specific area, you put the oil there and you massage it there. Okay. All right, you guys, I have 2 YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. We have 6 books posted. They're on the YouTube store. They're also on the link in the bio under ebooks, and we have 4 more books coming out. I just have to do final editing on 2, and then the other books will be there. We also have a bunch of products on TikTok Shop. They are actual sweatshirts and t-shirts where they tell you where to acupress. They're really cool, and I'll be doing more TikTok Shop lives so you can see the products and see if they're good for you. And then we're also on Instagram and so forth. So thank you for your support. Thank you for following me and watching my channel. Do the acupressure and help yourself with self-care. Love you all so much, and I'll be on here tomorrow night, and I'll stay on the Empirical Grace channel and on YouTube and see if any of the men have any questions. So I will sign off on TikTok for now. Great live, guys. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.
She was born in a flooded shack where...
Ooh, sorry. All right, gentlemen, do you have any questions for me? I'll give it a minute and then I will call it. Gentlemen, do you have any questions for me? All right, stay on top of the acupressure, and I'll be back tomorrow night.